am involved with the people that I photograph. I'm not a fly on the wall. I think the most important change has been in the sense of every woman's essence of who they are. What I see happening around the world is that women who were oppressed for a very long time are finished with that. They see that being docile, being obedient, gets them nothing but pain. So they are rising up. Not in America, really. They don't push so much in America, but in India, in Egypt, in Saudi Arabia, women are saying, no, we will not be less than men. They are becoming more aggressive. They are fighting for their rights in other countries against terrible oppression. This is so admirable, but the men fight back. The men have too much of the law is on the side of men. Religion is on the side of men. For many women today, it's a matter of honor to stand up for their right to be a woman, to be equal to men, and for their daughters to have a chance, opportunities to make their own decisions about how they're going to live. It's so hard for women today all over because the violence against women is incredible. It's the worst. It's getting worse and worse, all the time. Women have to be more united. In America, though, the women have been taking their freedoms for granted. And it's all going backwards now in the U.S. Backwards. We don't have the right to choose about our reproductive rights anymore. Maybe in certain parts of the country, New York, LA, California, a few states are still progressive. But that's not good enough. For me, we have to fight for all those women in the South, in the Bible Belt, in the Midwestern parts of the country, where the men are they're monsters, really. And they make all the decisions about women's bodies, and they can do anything they want. Rape women, rape girls, force them to marry them. They tell their stories through me, but they know it's not just to have their picture published in a magazine or a book. It's not about that. It's about all the women who will read about them and see their pictures and understand that there's so much alike, there's so much similarities. The story of a woman is universal. Everything that a woman experiences, the violence, the sexual assault, the struggle to find pleasure as a woman, to be sexually liberated, that's a huge challenge for women in America, even in America. Yes, because for me, it's not just taking a picture. I am involved with the people that I photograph. I'm not a fly on the wall. I become part of people's lives. I'm there 100% with them. And I am committed to them. It's a big responsibility to tell someone's story, to show their real faces in a magazine or in a book. So they know how they know me very well, and I know them very well. And then the longer that I stay with them and photograph them, the more we become very like this, it's like a strong bond of friendship or family. I never come out with. I stay. It's like a labyrinth, where there are so many different winding paths. You don't know how you're ever going to get out. You don't even know how you got in. That's how it is for me. When I get into people's lives, I can't get out of it, their lives. I am with them till I die. But I take pictures so that even when I'm dead and long gone, my pictures will still be available for everyone to see. What was it that happened in this woman's world and that woman's world? And how was it going with her husband, with her children? They don't need me anymore. The pictures stand on their own. The photographer and the subject they're both human beings. We help each other, we need each other. And if we work together in a collaborative way, we can tell the true stories that the subjects in our pictures will feel proud of, because they'll know this is true what the photographer has said. It's not a lie, it's not a joke, it's not a fake story. We don't want to tell fake news as photographers. And if the photographer works this way, like I have tried to work all my life, then we are making a universal language with our photographs that's more powerful than anything else that it has ever existed. Because the photograph is the real deal. Women identify with those pictures and with the stories because they're just like their own stories. There's no difference. The violence, the pain, is universal. That's a universal look. The excitement, the pleasure that a woman can feel. Maybe it's more than women in other countries will show about their lives. Maybe they're not so uninhibited to be sexually open in other countries as they have been in America. Maybe in France they have been that way. But in most countries, in Europe, I think in Germany, women are probably much more free. I've photographed a lot of women who are German and Dutch, and they're very open. They're swingers. They go where they want. They show their bodies as a flag. They use their body as a flag for freedom, to say they are independent. They love whoever they want. But I don't see too many women in other countries doing this. So if other photographers are out there doing that, then they need to make a book and show it. Because only through a book can we see the real stories of people, and it's very hard to do a book. It takes a long time. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of commitment. Making photographs is a huge privilege. You have to take it seriously. You have to be fair and honest with people that you photograph, because it's a big commitment on their part, on the part of your subjects, to participate in this kind of like dance that photographers do with the people who are real people. They're not models. They're not getting paid to be in your pictures. I'm against that. I'm against war of any kind, of course. But I think now that women in the U.S. have to become much stronger. We can't support the way it's been going now. We have to become much stronger. We have to fight back against Trump and that administration. His whole administration is an obscenity, and we have to fight now. They're taking away all of our rights.